Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Geo for Geography and myself Akshay Guru. So today I am again with this video on this world mapping series. That is again a key to success itself. And in this series, as I have already explained that यस ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन यू दैट कि हम वर्ल्ड मैपिंग जो है ना वो इस बुक के थ्रू समझने की कोशिश करेंगे. सी दिस बुक इज व्हाट अंडर विद द नेम प्रिजनर्स ऑफ ज्योग्राफी रिटन बाय द टीम मार्शल हैज I feel that has elaborated this whole world aspect with respect to 10 geopolitical maps. And you know this book is very interesting क्योंकि ये आपको real time conditions भी बता रही है, physiographic conditions भी बता रही है, and even able to predict further about the future. So if you haven't gone through its earlier videos as well, तो इसी series में देखो आपको पूरे 3 से 4 वीडियोस की लिस्ट मिलेगी इससे पहले, राइट? तो गो थ्रू दैट दोज एंड देन आई एक्सपेक्ट यू टू कंटिन्यू विद दिस एज वेल. ठीक है, तो ये पूरे हम वीडियो की सीरीज इसी यूनिट्स पे बना रहे हैं, कीपिंग 10 डिफरेंट मैप्स. इन रशिया वी आर डन विद चाइना. आज जो हमारा केस है दैट इज विद द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका. सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम नाउ अभी इसमें हम डिस्कस करते हैं द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स और उसके कैसे फिजियोग्राफिक डिविजन्स कैसे है, कंडीशंस कैसी है, एंड देन द geopolitical aspects with the United States. So third unit, it is with the United States, and that it actually starts with the how it is a group of 50. Yeah, see, it is like a major 50 in the world. It's like a superpower 50 in the world. That United States of America is actually a group of 50 different states. जो अभी तो नंबर खैर इसका इंक्रीज हुआ होगा, 52 I guess 53 हो गए तो, but they add up to one nation in a way 28 sovereign states of European nation never can. Yeah, never can. देखो इसी में डिफरेंस है. What actually makes US the superpower and what actually makes the European Union, you know, what the one that is struggling, you know, with all its resource base, having at it in the past it was like a colonial superpower, and now it was, you know, somehow nowhere in the list. Right? तो क्या डिफरेंस मेक कर रहा है? The author explains us like it just because it is a group of 50, G50. Yeah. सो अब देखो यहाँ पे पहले कौन से 50 स्टेट्स है, सो दैट यू गाइज शुड हैव लाइक न्यू हैम्पशायर, देन मैसाचुसेट्स, राइट, मैसाचुसेट्स, देन द कनेक्टिकट, देन न्यू जर्सी, देन डेलावेयर, वॉशिंगटन, मैरीलैंड, नॉर्थ कैरोलिना, वर्जीनिया, साउथ कैरोलिना. राइट, आई एम जस्ट रिपीटिंग दिस नेम, द रीजन बीइंग कि आपको ये नाम ना कुछ हद तक पता होने चाहिए, कुछ हद तक, या एटलीस्ट काइंड ऑफ आइडिया तो होनी चाहिए, राइट? देन जॉर्जिया, देन फ्लोरिडा, दैट वन ऑफ द लास्ट, नो नॉट एग्जैक्टली लास्ट बट ईस्टर्न कोस्ट पे लास्ट टेकन स्टेट है दिस वन. देन अलाबामा, देन टेनेसी, केंटकी, देन वर्जीनिया, वेस्ट वर्जीनिया, पेनिसिल्वेनिया, न्यूयॉर्क, मिशिगन, ओहायो, इंडियाना, इलिनॉइस, विस्कॉन्सिन, then Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Missouri, Iowa, state of Iowa, then Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, then Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, one of the largest state as in this Texas, New Mexico connected with the border of this Mexico itself, कोलोराडो, ये भी वन ऑफ द फेमस है जहाँ से कोलोराडो रिवर का ओरिजिन हो रहा है. देन व्योमिंग, देन मोन्टाना शेयर द बॉर्डर विद द कनाडा, राइट? देन दिस वॉशिंगटन, this Washington city, then Oregon, then Nevada state, यहाँ पे Sierra Nevada mountain range as well, California, this is Californian Gulf as well, right, this one, then sorry, Californian region, ये Californian Gulf है, and yes, these are all those 50 states. Okay, these are the G50 that makes the United States a superpower, right? अब देखो जैसे as already discussed कि क्या difference बना रहा है EU and US. Most of the EU states have a national identity for stronger, more defined than any American state. It is easy to find a French person who is French first and European second. right? However, the one who pays little allegiance to the idea of Europe, but an American identifies with their union in a way few Americans do there. देखो यहीं पे है difference. Why America is the first superpower in the world? क्योंकि इतने large area को एक common unifying feeling है. It's just because of the United States. Now, painting this vast country in a bold, broad brush strokes from east to west, you can divide it into three things, right? इतनी large area, one of the fourth largest country, third largest continent as well, this North America. However, इसकी physiographically देखोगे तो बहुत easy to understand this conditions है, right? Physiographically जैसे, right? See, देखो पहला वाला part है 3 divisions. First, there is the east coastal plain leading to the Appalachian Mountains as well as well watered by short but navigable rivers with a fertile soil. राइट देखो पहले कहां पर है ये दिस इज व्हाट ए ईस्ट कोस्टल प्लेन दिस पार्ट ऑफ east coastal plain which was first colonized by the Europeans then only, right? Because it is comparatively nearer to them. So this is the east coastal plain, again supported by a vast number of navigable rivers and being a coastal region, fertile soil is as well there, right? So इसकी ये खास बात है. यहाँ पे आप देखोगे कि न्यूयॉर्क है, then बाकी जो states अभी हमने देखे थे ना, right? तो सारे states यहाँ पे located है. Then the heading farthest west, you have the Great Plains stretching all the way to the Rocky Mountains. See, where is you will find the Great Plain up to this wide margin. Yeah, इतना plain region है ये वाला part, right? Plain region. You will find very unique feature, the Great Plain of North America. So this Great Plain of plain stretched up to lying between Appalachian on the east, Rockies on the west. You will find within this section lies the Mississippi Basin as well. देखो Mississippi River. You'll find this is where this Mississippi River it flows through and drain over in the Gulf of Mexico. Navigable river flowing into the Mississippi River all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico, which is sheltered by the peninsula of Florida, right? This is what the peninsula of Florida, this part, and several islands. Once over the massive mountain range that is the Rockies, you get to the desert, right? Then Rocky Mountains के बाद you will find like a desert valleys like say Sierra Nevada mountains, a narrow coastal plain, and finally to the shorelines of the Pacific. यहाँ पे देखो mountain ranges over in the North America, Cascade, Rockies, then Sierra Nevada itself. ठीक है, these are the major माउंटेन रेंजेस देयर. यहाँ पे डेजर्ट्स भी है, एक है सोनोरन डेजर्ट, एक है मोहावे डेजर्ट. ठीक है, सोनोरन डेजर्ट एंड मोहावे डेजर्ट, दिस टू डेजर्टिक लैंडमार्क्स यू विल फाइंड दे आर द रिजल्ट ऑफ सिंपली like a what the rain shadow zone or coastal cold current as well. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से सोनोरन डेजर्ट, मोहावे डेजर्ट you will find, और सेंट जैंगविन वैली as well that lies over on the coastal part. ठीक है, एक ओलंपिक माउंटेन्स भी है देखो इसी मार्जिन में कनेक्टेड विद कनाडा एंड यूएस. सो ओलंपिक माउंटेन, कैस्केड, सियरा नेवाडा, रॉकीज, those are mountain on the western side, Appalachian on the eastern side. To the north above the Great Lakes. Now what these Great Lakes are, right? देखो यहाँ पे 5 lakes है, those are simply Great Lakes. You will find Superior, Michigan, one of the largest lake in the world, freshwater, Huron, Erie and Ontario. These are the 5 different lakes over in the North America known as the Great Lakes system. Very rich in terms of resources, very rich in terms of population as well, very rich in terms of the industrial development as well. The state of Dakota, or you will find the Detroit city is there, Buffalo is there. यहाँ पे सारे industrial hubs है over in the Great Lake and system. There lies on the north of it Canadian Shield, one of the world's most, देखो ये है Canadian Shield वाला region, Hudson Bay is there, और ये है Canadian Shield. So this is one of the world's most stable land, and equally you will find made up of the Precambrian rock. मतलब Precambrian rock मतलब you will find age-old rocks are this, much of which forms a barrier to human settlements. And one thing again, this Canadian Shield is again occupied by the ice sheets. ठीक है, to the southwest desert, Geography has determined that if a political entity could get to and then control the land from the sea to the shining sea, it would be a great power. If someone able to cover the whole land tract right from eastern North America to the western North America, that would be a great power. क्यों? क्योंकि इतना आइसोलेटेड कॉन्टिनेंट है ये कि इस बुक में ये भी दिया कि why America is a superpower, why America is a different than any other continent on the earth surface. The reason being it is like highly differentiated, you know, highly fragmented from any other continental region, and that's why it actually makes this condition much more different on the count कि यहाँ पे कोई अटैक या इन्वेडर्स आ नहीं सकता. इवन इफ यू कंसिडर 2 वर्ल्ड वॉर्स हुए हैं, राइट, वहां पे अमेरिका वाज लाइक ए डायरेक्ट पार्टिसिपेंट. हाउएवर नो वन डायरेक्टली अटैक्ड ऑन अमेरिका लाइक एक्सेप्ट जापान दैट ड्यूरिंग दैट ब्रीफ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. क्यों? क्योंकि द वन हु इज इंटरेस्टेड टू इन्वेड दिस नॉर्थ अमेरिका, ही शुड हैव ए वेरी लॉन्ग सप्लाई लाइन. Yes, इतने दूर आना है तो आपके पास उतनी लॉन्ग सप्लाई लाइन होनी चाहिए. एटलीस्ट इन द कंटेम्पररी वर्ल्ड देयर इज नो वन दैट कैन डायरेक्टली चैलेंज, यू नो, दिस नॉर्थ अमेरिकन सुप्रीमेसी. सो दिस वन. देन द साइज ऑफ कनाडा. नाउ अबाउट कनाडा और मैक्सिको हम इन बिटवीन ही देखेंगे. सो कनाडा टू अ लेसर एक्सटेंट मैक्सिको इज ऑल्सो एन असेट. एनी होस्टाइल पावर अप्रोचिंग its strength from the sea would have incredibly long supply lines, a truism for any similar land force as well. But to achieve this rare geographical position of near invulnerability from conventional attack, first the space had to be acquired and यूनिफाइड, राइट. इसको पहले एक्वायर्ड करना और यूनिफाइड करना है, जो यूएस ने और कनाडा में 3 कंट्रीज से तो मेजरली किया है. कंसिडरिंग द कॉन्टिनेंट there like is the 3000 miles from the coast to coast, this was achieved in an astonishingly quick time. So for the case of North America, actually, you know, हिस्ट्री एंड ज्योग्राफी ये दोनों भी केस है जिन्होंने नॉर्थ अमेरिका को सुपर पावर कंटिनेंट या सुपर कॉन्टिनेंट बनाया या सुपर कंटिनेंट. नाउ सी, when European first began to history of the country or this region began to land and stay in the early 17th century, 1600 and that way, they quickly realized that the east coast of this virgin land, because it was again discovered by the Vespucci Amerigo, though his name was given to, but Columbus था, right. तो this land was mainly occupied by native tribals there, red Indians जिसको बोलेंगे. Virgin territory, so majority of this land is virgin, was packed with the natural harbors and fertile soil. Here was a place where they could live, and unlike their home countries, a place where they hoped they could live freely. Even the descendant would go on to deny the native inhabitants their freedom, but that was not the intention of the very first settlers. Geography pulled them across the Atlantic in ever greatest number. So you will find, see, this region is the very first colonies developed by the European powers on the eastern coastal plain. क्यों? क्योंकि उनको nearby भी था, and equally this region is productive. क्योंकि see why Europeans migrated to this region, one of the factor is because they were like having, you know, the scarcity of this condition. बाकी फिर later French colonies है, British colonies है, this British colonies again, this are again like a different colonies. You will find Dutch colonies later established. Atlantic to their east and the Appalachian mountains to their west. The Appalachian 1500 mile long and impressive compared to the Rocky Mountains. So Appalachian is very, you know, a severe old fold chain mountain like that of the Aravallis. The Aravallis के जैसा ही same fold chain mountain है and stretch for a longer time now. Now rivers in America. So Mississippi is one of the major river that is a navigable, and that the rest of the part would put together. Mississippi इतनी navigable है that पूरे world का जो अगर हम river का navigable part consider कर ले तब भी वो इतना connect करेगा. See now rivers in the North America like Yukon River you will find in the Alaska, Mackenzie you will find in the Canada north of it, Churchill that drains into the Hudson Bay, Fraser that forms again connect with the Columbia, Colorado itself, right? This is Colorado. Rio Grande, that forms the border between Mexico and US. Then Mississippi, this Mississippi, Missouri, Mississippi and Ohio, right? ये tributaries है वैसे Mississippi के, one of the largest navigable river, and St. Lawrence, right? So St. Lawrence Gulf में वो ड्रेफ्ट हो रही है. तो these are the river: Yukon, Mackenzie, Churchill, Columbia, Colorado, then Rio Grande, Brazos, Mississippi and St. Lawrence River. Then अब as you know, US is very famous for, you know, to buy a land, right? It bought a land like Louisiana, right? जो कि you will find located over in this territorial part जिससे मेक्सिको के बॉर्डर है. एंड इक्वली दिस फॉर्म द 22nd पैरेलल, दैट इज द बॉर्डर लाइक कैलिफोर्निया एंड द स्पेन, राइट? और मेक्सिको के बीच में इन्होंने क्या किया है, यू विल फाइंड दैट फॉर्म्स द बॉर्डर बिटवीन. Now about the Mexico, see, third country in the North America, you will find Mexico is what not blessed with like that American way. It has poor quality agriculture land. That is what the problem with. No river system to use transport and was wholly undemocratic with the new arrivals. So देखो Mexico में Sierra Madre, that is what the mountain range over there, or Mexican is anyway, that the desert condition that you will find there. Now the case with the Alaska. Alaska is again a territory that lies on the, you know, west of Canada actually. So separated territory है, but this territory is having direct connect with the Russia. यहाँ से देखो Bering Strait is there, Bering Sea is located there, and this is a well connected point. In fact अगर आपने देखा होगा last Russia वाले वीडियो में मैंने बोला था कि you can see Russia from the Alaska or US, and you can see US from the Russia, far east of the Russia. So in 1867 Alaska was brought from Russia. At the time it was called as a Seward's Folly. मतलब सीवर्ड, ही वॉज द वन फॉरेन मिनिस्टर या मिनिस्टर होंगे अमेरिकन गवर्नमेंट में, एंड ही वॉज, यू नो, क्रिटिसाइज फॉर द सेक्रेटरी ऑफ स्टेट लाइक just because the deal was of $7.2 million or 2 cents an acre. The press accused him of purchasing snow, yeah, snow covered land, but minds were changed with the discovery of gold in 1896. Decades later, huge reserves of oil were also found. Now the Caribbean island, so Alaska is equally important. अब देखो Caribbean island में Cuba, as you know, Cuba is known as sugar bowl of the world. That is a sugar bowl of the world, having a huge production of sugar and conditions. And as you know, Cuba is a evergreen irritant for the America, like Vietnam for the China. Same goes with this Cuba for America, Pakistan for the India, right? That way. So the island sit just off Florida, giving access to and potential control of the state of Florida and the Yucatan Channel. This is what the Yucatan Channel you will find there. Then बाकी एक बार मैप भी देख लेना guys, you will find number of territories there. It also annexed the Pacific island of Hawaii later, that is in the Pacific region. देखो ये है Alaska वाला part है, this is what American Californian region, and over in the Central Pacific you will find Hawaiian island, that is a very important tributary that makes the USA two ocean power. Pacific में ocean US का जो controlled है mainly by the Hawaiian region. Now the foreign policy and its development. See, for the case of US, the thing is, most subsequent president bore in the mind George Washington's advice. क्या बोला था उन्होंने 1796 में, that don't get involved in invertebrate antipathies against particular nation and passionate attachment for the others, and to steer clear of permanent alliances with any portion of the foreign world. मतलब don't get involved in unnecessary politics simply. However, what the Second World War has changed everything. You know, First and Second World War, in which the US was involved in, and later after the disastrous events of the Second World War, US need to play some crucial role, where you will find in 1947 even US has formed a NATO organization that was critically involved in, you know, anti-Russian or USSR alliance था, जिसमें आज भी उसके consequences you can see. Russia Ukraine conflict that is again attached with the NATO. अब NATO का जो मैप है, you will find Russia, Canada सारे है, और ये European countries mainly they forms the group of NATO. Now two maps of US. See, US is such a country, such a superpower which has two maps now. जैसे इंडिया का तो एक ही मैप बन रहा है, चाइना का भी एक ही मैप बन रहा है. That is second map is now in the making. For the case of US, it is already being made, right? So US has two map. One map तो जो अभी हमने इतने सारे मैप्स देखे, ये रिवर वाले मैप है या तो फिजिकल टोपोग्राफी और सारी कुछ चीजें. You know, the other map of the US the familiar one stretching diagonally down from the Seattle to the Pacific coast. However, the second map consists of the bases, ports and runways you could mark on the page, but also the conceptual map, the one that told you that in the event of situation A, like world that way, in a region B, country C could be relied upon to side with the United States and vice versa, right? So in a sense, US has the other map, that is the sphere of influence map of the US. और देखोगे वर्ल्ड में आप कि सबसे ह्यूज स्पीयर ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंस दैट इट स्टिल लाइज विद द US, and that makes it super power, right? तो इसके बहुत सारे बेसेस हैं इन वेस्ट एशिया, इन साउथ अमेरिका, इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, न्यूजीलैंड, इंडोनेशिया, साउथ ईस्ट एशियन कंट्रीज, एंड दैट मेक्स दी this thing. With Iceland, Norway, Britain and Italy having granted the United States access to rights to their bases, it is now dominated the North Atlantic, that was way back in 50s and 60s, and the Mediterranean as well to the Pacific. In 1951, the extended its domination over to the south by forming an alliance with the Australia and New Zealand, and also to the north following the Korean World War, right? 50-51. So ultimately in the NATO you will find the US is the ultimate decision maker, right? तो the book or the author equally, like देखो मुझे लगता है आपको इसके जो US और नॉर्थ अमेरिकन मैपिंग है वो भी आपको pretty much clear हुई होगी with the explanation. And the last, now the author talks about the US will remain superpower if, जैसे China would remain superpower if it avoid the conflict with the Japan and USA, same US would remain superpower if there were now only three places from which a challenge to American hegemony could come: United Europe, Russia and China. All would grow stronger, but two would reach their limit, right? Russia already not performing well. United Europe is now a distant dream, right? जो पहले ही first para of the explanation में हमने देखा था, तो China is a growing threat for the US. So accordingly, this politics is all about. So I hope guys you really are getting this discussion interesting. Map भी आपको clarity हो रही है, river, mountains, maps and everything, और geopolitical connect, how geography makes you prisoner, how geography makes the country prisoner, everything is what being discussed. If you really like this video, so please comment it on this video, share it with your near and dear one, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys and have a good time.